So we have another update on the Sameko Saba, or Gura indie debut. So as most of you probably already know, Hololive English Generation 1 Holo Myth Gura, who graduated on April 30th, seems to have been planning for a while to go indie. And we can see on her past life account, Senzawa, that she posted this image of a fish on April 9th, and she has in her bio, #1 fan of Gura and Sameko Saba. So originally she was the YouTuber Senzawa, she made some memes, the OK Boomer song was one of them. Then in September 2020, she debuted with the rest of Holo Myth as Gura, and I think the last couple of years, like since 2023, she's clearly been streaming a lot less, so I don't know how long she's been planning this, but it's definitely been for a while. But on her Sameko Saba Twitter account, which has amassed over 380,000 followers by now, she's been posting some teasers for her upcoming indie debut. Now the first one of these teasers came out on June 1st, so a couple weeks ago, and I'll just go ahead and play that. So that first one didn't give that much information. It was just a beach, you could hear some birds chirping in the background, a crab walking across the sand, and some lighthouse in the background. But this second one that she posted almost a day ago gives us some more information. We get a little sneak peek at what her character model is going to look like. So we can see this crab, which was in the first video, finding a seashell and bringing it back to, presumably, Sameko Saba. Now, as far as what we can tell from her model, it looks like she's going to have long blonde hair and a fishtail. I'm also guessing she's going to have a smaller VTuber model, kind of similar to the frame of Gura, but I guess with way longer hair. And the big fishtail because she's going to be a type of fish, I believe a mackerel, because the Japanese word for mackerel is Saba. So Sameko Saba the mackerel, it makes sense. As for the seashells, I think that's a bucket of seashells next to her, and that the crab is bringing her another one. That might be a part of her aesthetic. I don't know if that maybe will be a part of her outfit, but from what we can see so far, she's gonna have a big fishtail, she's going to have long blonde hair, and she might be wearing some kind of dress that is white with blue accents. Now, interestingly, if you look at the Sameko Saba YouTube channel, it is still only the Saba BGM, or the intro music, I'm not sure which one it's going to be, and the one short, which is the first video teaser that she made. So the second one hasn't yet been uploaded to this channel, and if we look at the timeline for these teasers being released, it seems like the second one came out 2 weeks after the first one, June 1st versus June 15th, and the first tweet ever made on this account, which was yo-ho with a picture of a fish, came out on May 19th, so May 19th to June 1st is about 2 weeks, and then June 1st to June 15th, it's another 2 weeks. So it may be that there will be teasers for Sameko Saba every 2 weeks until the debut happens, and that debut is very clearly coming soon. We already talked about in the last update video how she did the copyrights for Sameko Saba so nobody would be able to copy the brand, and we may just be seeing these little teasers, but it seems like there's a lot of preparation going on behind the scenes for this debut. And I think this is really interesting for the VTuber space as a whole. I mean, I think Gura is the biggest EN VTuber ever. I think it'd be fair to say that. I mean, there's probably another VTuber or two that you could argue, but Gura was definitely the biggest member of Hololive for a time. I was there when Holomyth debuted, and she speedran 1 million subscribers. She's the only member to get to 4 million subscribers for a long time. He was averaging like 30 to 40,000 viewers in a lot of streams, and this was back in like 2020, 2021. So it'll be interesting to see like how she does as an indie VTuber, and what's the character model for Sameko Saba going to look like, and obviously what kinds of things is she going to do different from Gura. Obviously she's going to have a lot more freedom than she would inside of a corporation. But I'm definitely excited to see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. It's going to probably be another 2 weeks before we get some kind of teaser, and we don't have any date for the debut yet, but I will be looking out if there's any updates on that. But anyways, if you like this video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.